Move over this way a little bit.
All right, welcome to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We are here with Johnny Wayne.
Hey.
Yes, sir. JMT is my co-host today. You just released first thing we want to talk about is the greatest float on earth festival. Just talk about that. You're going to be playing that next weekend?
Yes. I will be performing Saturday around 6 o'clock with a live band for the first time ever.
So you never played with a live band before?
Never. I actually have band practice right after this.
Oh, you do? Yeah. I was wondering if you'd have to practice to kind of get that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A little different. You know, I'm used to just having my DJ with me, but it's going to be epic, man. It's a whole new vibe. The energy is just crazy. Shouts out to Saucier.
Yeah.
Michael Gerard, been a good friend of mine for a long time now. He's the lead guitarist. He kind of developed the band. Shouts out to Spencer on the bass, Brooks on the keys, and then Jibs on the drums.
Well, that's exciting. Yeah. You've been making a lot of news lately just because you've been putting out a lot of stuff. I've seen you at the adult prom night, and but you've been getting a lot of traction. A lot of people have been talking about you. Did that just happen this year, or how long have you been doing this?
No, it's been a long time coming. About 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
But this year, it seems like you're just kind of blowing up. It seems like a lot of people are talking about you.
Yeah. I mean, it's all kind of unfolding, you know.
Yeah.
Hard work, you know. I've been doing this for a while. Just networking's huge. I've been working with a lot of people. Floats and Hoes have helped a lot.
Yeah, they're great.
Shouts out to Jeff and Krista.
Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah, they're doing awesome. They've grown their business extremely quick, and very excited about this float trip music festival.
Here, we'll pull up your YouTube channel here. This is just some of the music that you have. What's one that we can play for the audience so we kind of they get an idea of the type of music that you do?
Well, STL Summer, I just dropped, but I didn't upload it to YouTube yet.
Okay.
Unfortunately, or that would be the one I would. Maybe Feng Shui, the extended version.
That red one right there.
This one right here.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Little vibe.
And what's
DJ 23. Get 'em, boo. Get 'em, boo. Get 'em.
Damn girl, you're too fine. Why you waiting in line? Just come on through. It's just me and my crew. We get it poppin' like gunplay. I'm really digging your feng shui. I'm really feeling your vibe. Where are you from? Thicky thick thighs with some junk in the trunk. Come in my section, show me what it does. You ain't gotta ask, I keep filling it up. I got bottles on the way. What do you drink? Do you drink it straight like me? Or do you mix it with juice? Back it with pineapple, lick the salt off. I chase it with a lime after straight about the bottle. You don't waste time, you can have it all, it's okay, I'm fine. Damn girl, you're too fine. Why you waiting in line? Just come on through. It's just me and my crew. We get it poppin' like gunplay. I'm really digging your feng shui.
Got it and you know it, show it off, yeah, yeah. Show it off, show it off. You got it and you know it, show it off, yeah, yeah.
so you've been doing this 10 years? When you first started, what has your music changed in the 10 years you've been doing it?
I'd say so.
You say so? It seems like a lot of the music that you do, like it's definitely like a performance kind of music, or it's kind of like a club kind of get upbeat kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Vibes.
Yeah, party vibes.
Party
That's-
vibes.
yeah.
Yep.
Has the music always been like that?
I've always been influenced, you know, by the party, the idea of the party.
Yeah.
But, you know, my style has definitely developed more poppy, I'd say.
Yeah.
I found myself, you know, I guess at the beginning, you know, when you're starting something new, you're kind of influenced by everything around you, you know, so you're kind of, I don't want to say going through the motions, but I don't know. You know,
Finding yourself.
finding myself.
Right. Did it take you a while to kind of find out your own voice?
Yes.
It seems like it would be hard. I don't know, Jay, if you would you agree? It'd be harder to write lyrics about like party songs because it seems like it would be harder to kind of find the right kind of like lyrics and kind of right kind of vibe to kind of get people, you know.
It seems pretty natural for him.
Yeah, it really seems
He likes to party.
natural for him. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I do is go to one of my producer people's friends, and I start with the beat. So, if I like the vibe, I hum the melody. I'm usually like the melody's the most important to me, and then the lyrics come after. I can rap fast, I can rap slow, I can sing. It's just whatever I feel fits the beat. I don't try to force anything, just try to be natural. And I always vision the music video as I'm writing. Like it's in my head, like it's just part of my writing process. So I like imagine like the club or whatever I want to happen versus just writing lines and piecing them into a song.
So you have a visual of when you're kind of coming up with these lyrics of what you see. Because the one video you play, when I met you at the adult prom show, you played the video before you performed. And what video was that? But the video was really well done. It was.
Why am I drawing a blank on the name?
Was that our video?
No, it was J-Track. Ready to Go. Sorry,
Ready to Go.
Yeah,
with my dude J-Track. Shouts out to J-Track's Music Tree Productions on the beat.
Yeah, but that video was sick, man. That the whole video layout was awesome.
That was a fun shoot.
And so is that video that you kind of put a lot of input into your videos?
So that video, Music Tree Productions, shouts out to Corey and Steve, they actually came to me with that song and J-Tracks.
Oh, okay.
So they actually came kind of with the idea and the beat and then the vision kind of for the video as well. I mean, I had some input. I did my thing on it, but I actually have to give them credit on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a lot of their influence.
That was a lot of my boys.
The one you come out with the summer, say it again, the summer.
The
STL Summer.
STL Summer, which is probably going to be a sweet video. What's a music video that we can kind of play here in the background while we keep talking that we can kind of show? Because I think what's so great about you kind of remind me of, I can't think of the guy's name, but you have really good charisma on your videos. Like you just have a charisma about you. I think
summer vibe.
It's definitely
right
summer
there at
vibe.
the
And
top.
STL Summer, it's on
Yellow.
Is this one right?
Facebook, but
That's a good one.
yeah, this is.
And I didn't even introduce you. What a
That's
horrible
okay.
host I am. Just to go ahead and tell the audience who you are. I apologize.
That's okay. I'm Mandy. It's Mandy Larson, but it's turning into Mandy Wayne nowadays because that's just less confusing for people.
Okay. And you're his manager, and I guess girlfriend as well.
I'm his wife.
His wife. Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go.
It's been a minute. We've been together since high school, so we
wow.
were together for 10 years before we even got married. So
Wow.
it's been a minute. And this August
Wow.
27th will be 5 years of marriage. So yeah.
So you've seen the whole progression of.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I was there in the basement with all our friends, and they were just on their MacBook making songs, and I was just always there hanging out with them because we had the same friends, and it's just evolved over time. And he's
So-
my best friend, so
so
I
what's the-
support him.
Yeah. So what's the secret of staying together?
The secret is definitely let each other be themselves. Like we do everything together, but also you need to marry your best friend. If you're gonna get married, like you need to marry your best friend, hands down. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to see you want to see your best friend be happy. And I don't stop him from doing anything. If he wants to do something, do it. It seemed kind of crazy back in the day, but it made him so happy. I'm like, you just got to follow your dream and be happy. I can't stop you, and I don't want you to stop me from doing what I want to do either. So at the end of the day, just let each other be yourself, give each other space. But I don't know, we do everything together anyway. So
Yeah. Do you do creative stuff too?
not so much.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm a nurse by trade.
Oh, are you okay?
So-
I've been with my girlfriend for 16 years, and this is her house, and but she's been very supportive of me, and she does acting and stuff. So it's
That's awesome.
So that's how we kind of
Yeah, well,
She plays the drums.
Yeah, I
Don't
do
lie.
play the drums. I
lie.
do, but I mean, I'm not a master drummer. I've only been playing for a few years, but my dad was a drummer, so when he passed away, that was kind of my therapy and to kind of connect with him. So I've picked that up, but I'm starting to get more and more involved.
Yeah. What are you doing
wanna
at the
tell
next
him?
show?
So I'm actually going to be his backup singer at
Oh,
the
wow.
Floats and Hose.
She knows every
At
word.
the float trip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm always singing it anyway. So with the live band, it just made sense. Like I'm doing the stabs naturally and everything, and it's like, well, why don't I just do your backup singing? I mean, I'm gonna be singing it anyway. So
So is it the Johnny Wayne band or is it the band got a name?
Saucier is the band.
Saucier.
So
So
I'm
is it-
Johnny Wayne. They're Saucier, but they have their own set as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
they
So
do.
is it Johnny Wayne and Saucier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for that.
How can we? How did you come up with the name Johnny Wayne? Obviously, it's probably maybe John Wayne. I'm
The
guessing.
question.
Yes.
So I actually grew up in Hazelwood
Uh huh.
until 8th grade. I went to St. Martin's. I don't know. Are you from this area?
I'm from St. Charles.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in St.
So
Charles.
grew up in North County. After my 8th grade year, my parents are like, "We're moving to Wentzville." I'm like, "All right." Like I didn't want to leave my friends. It's not too far away, but at the time I was like, it seems country.
For
Like,
high school, it's like
I didn't like the
Yeah.
idea of it. So we move out there, and I told my mom, I say, obviously I have to move with them, but I was like, I want to still hang out with my Hazelwood friends. So on the weekends,
Right.
will you drop me off? I was like 14 or whatever. So the first couple weeks, I started going to Hazelwood West parties with them, bigger school, because I went to a small school for middle school. And me moving to the country, somebody made fun of me and said John Wayne being
I
country.
think it was the girls. They were like, "Who's that guy?"
Because I was
they
the
didn't
new
know
kid.
him.
Right.
They didn't know him because he moved away.
Yeah. And then I just said John Wayne, and they were like, "No, for real?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they all believed it. That was my name. People thought that was my name. And then my friends just started calling me Johnny,
Yeah.
and I just rolled with it.
You just rolled with it
Just
from
rolled
there.
with
Never
it.
Yeah.
stopped.
So that was the first name, and then
Yeah.
what was your influences? Some of the people you were listening to that got you into music.
I was just thinking about this the other day. So I'm a huge Fast and the Furious fan.
Yes.
Too Fast, Too Furious, and Ludacris. The whole idea of Ludacris being a dope rapper plus an actor, he
Cars,
was a huge
girls.
influence on me. But I actually grew up on actually like Yo Gotti and Gucci, 3-6 Mafia. Now my music is a little more poppy, but I like trap drums, and I know I'm a little bit of everybody. I like Justin Bieber, like
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, a lot of those pop bands, they have they could be kind of cheesy or whatever, but they have like really good producers, because they got the money to get the best
Correct.
producers. So
And the beats.
The beats,
I feel like
like,
the beats make most of the
David
songs.
Guetta, his
Yeah.
stuff. I love
Yeah.
all of his stuff he does. How about you, Jay? Jump in this a little bit.
I'm selective of the pop world, but I mean, there's some pop people that I like. Yeah. You want my list or a little bit of the list or whatever?
Give me a couple of them.
Let's see. Justin Timberlake is my boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Justin Timberlake.
Since day one.
Who else? Pop. Like I say, I'm selective of pop. For me, when he was around, it was Michael Jackson,
Oh,
Prince. Who else?
King of pop.
King of pop. Usher. You gotta love Usher. I know y'all love
Oh
Usher.
yes.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Right.
Usher.
Yeah.
Still listen to his songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he still doing anything? Is he?
Did you hear Peaches remix? Justin
Peaches.
Bieber? Ludacris and Usher got on it.
Oh, okay,
Which
yeah.
is funny. We were just talking
back in
about
the day, Ludacris and Usher and Lil Jon,
Yes.
they were every now and again they'll get together and make a track. Is Lil Jon on that too?
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
that Atlanta
Just them?
vibe.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. No, I don't know.
But I always say, not to interrupt, but I always say, like, it's hard to categorize what style of music he makes. I always like to call it hip hop because it's kind of a mix of pop and hip hop, because he does rap, but he doesn't like to, he doesn't like to call himself a rapper because he is definitely more poppy.
Right.
But it's kind of like a blend of a few different genres.
You got like some of the you got like R&B songs too? Like no?
Not really.
Nothing
really?
recently.
I mean, I don't sing like Usher. Let's put it that way.
No.
But
Right. Well, you said you sing. I was just like, who can you compare yourself to?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't sing like Post Malone, but how Post Malone songs, he's singing
Right.
kind of like sing rap.
Right. Okay.
I'm not no Usher, but I can
Right.
I can rock the mic.
Who does the producing of your music? Do you produce your own stuff? Or,
I can.
You do?
I used to, but
Used
now
to?
I'm focusing on writing and recording.
You let
just
somebody else
vocal.
handle that.
Yeah, I have a lot of different producers I go to. Music Tree
Right.
Productions is one of them. I've recently STL Summer was produced by Coco and Jimmy Hargrove,
Okay.
which produced some of Nelly's stuff over and over again.
Did these people reach out to you just because you're, or how did you get in contact with
How did I? Well, actually, I had a meeting with an attorney for something music related, and he referred me to them.
Oh, okay.
Because he's good friends with them. So that's how that happened, the connection.
Right.
And then they introduced me. I mean, from there, I have songs I haven't released that I've been introduced to other pretty big artists around here. So word of mouth.
Is that something you're going to release here in the near future, or is it?
I'm thinking, well, the end of October 28th, I'm headlining a show at Diamond Music Hall.
Yeah. In St. Charles, yeah, that's a great place.
Yes, it's going to be a Halloween-themed show. They literally just announced it at 3 o'clock
Oh,
today.
yeah, Agitate the Airwaves is doing that. Travis Corley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shouts out to them,
I saw
yeah.
that. Yeah, he's a great guy.
You opening for somebody, or somebody opening for you?
I'm headlining.
You're headlining.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be a big show, too.
Yeah, it's a huge place.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
very excited.
It's kind of like the Pops of St. Charles. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, they're growing. Yeah, it's going to be nice. So we have an EDM DJ opening up, and then there's 4 other acts, and then I'll be headlining.
That's awesome. You did the St. Charles
St. Chuck Takeover.
St. Charles Takeover, and that was a big show. I saw
was
that.
good, too.
People were jumping on the pool table doing some.
Yeah,
some
it was
stuff.
wild.
Yeah,
that was Kip. Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
And it was like the Kings of St. Charles were all there. Like you were there, and Kip, and I think they're all from St. Charles, right? Kip's from St. Charles. Yeah. So that was a good show. So that's exciting to work with Agitate the Airwaves. They do a lot of great promotions here in St. Louis. Let's talk about this festival coming up. You're going to be, is it Friday night or Saturday night you're going to be performing?
I'll be on Saturday.
Saturday?
Around 6-ish, 6:15.
Is that like where you prefer doing festivals or like venues? Is it a different kind of feel when you're doing a festival? Does it feel like a different type of crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the venues, you're inside. I kind of do like the atmosphere, like being outside. Mm-hmm. I don't, fresh air. I don't know, it just feels nice. But I think this is going to be probably my biggest show. I mean, there's supposed to be thousands of people.
Yeah, it seems like they sold a lot of tickets.
It's supposed to be a fatty stage, and they hired professional lighting people and sound people, and there's 25 plus bands. So it's a great networking opportunity for everybody, and I have my band for the first time, and I'm very excited.
Is that something you might look forward to doing in the future, is working with a band, even for this Halloween show?
If this show goes right at the festival, I will most likely use them again at the Halloween show. I don't think it's not going to go right either.
Yeah.
It's just I'm so used to being on my own with the DJ and just jumping around and just entertaining myself. Mm-hmm. So having backing with me, I'm guessing it's just going to be so much more epic, and it's just, I think it's...
When you do a big show like that, when I have people on this podcast, I'm always interested in the process. Do you rehearse it, like how you're going to kind of do certain things at certain points in the songs when you do your sets? Is it something that you kind of plan out, or is it just like you kind of improv and kind of just feel what's going on?
Both.
I
have ideas. We were actually just going over our set today for the festival.
A lot of it's planned. A lot of it's.
But there's a lot of improvisation as well. Mm-hmm. So. Obviously, you got to feed off the crowd because the crowd's there to see you. So I try to interact as much as I can, and I try to go off the guidelines. But you gotta know how to improvise as well.
Right. And you've played at the Lake of the Ozarks too, right? You've done shows down there.
Times, yes.
Yeah, it seems like down there would be like your main audience. I can see you playing like at the. What's that, Party Cove, is it called? All those different places.
Yes.
And Shooters.
That Summer Vibe
So the
video
music
was
video
shot at Lazy Gators.
Correct.
We'll play again for the audience. Was that like, do they still have Shooters 21? But there was a Shooters 21. I haven't been to the lake, and but they have a big place like this down the lake, and was this shot at the lake?
It was shot at
that's
Shady
Lazy
Gators. Or Lazy's, yes.
I
That
think
was Lazy's.
Lake, what lake?
Lake of the Ozarks.
Really?
Ozarks.
That's
Yes.
Lake of the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
And this
that's Lazy
pool
Gators.
was packed. Like, it was awesome.
Yep.
All go, y'all headed to the spot. It's hella hot, about to make the party rock. Helicopters flying by, sitting poolside. With a floater in my cup, cause I don't give a what.
Yo, I don't give a what either. Girlie, you a 10 out of 10 on the hottie meter.
I came to set the tone, they well know it's 2019. About to take the layo.
Sun shining on my face, shades on. I be killing this thing.
Stuff's so catchy.
Keep it on a short leash.
So catchy, dude.
Phone. This is summertime poolside theme song.
The beat definitely makes it, you know, like
I'm just trying to get my drink on. This is summertime poolside theme song.
Shouts out to Jody Rue. That's my dude, Jody Rue.
This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on. This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on. Onesie in the pool, you know how I do. I'm belly flopping off the roof, kinda crazy dude. Got
He's
me
a goofy
stargazing
dude.
like Travis
We love
Scott
him.
do. Vision Mac, my mission lift off jet fuel. Never giving up, always pushing through. 7 days a week on a repeat loop. Excuses don't make checks, hard work do. So hold on tight till them knuckles white do. Cause I do what I do. Directing the mood, I'm just keeping it real. Shovel high baseline, make the pool shake. Will Ferrell cannonball in the pool, man.
Sun shining on my face, shades on. I be killing this thing, gravestone. Keep it on a short leash, payphone. This is summertime poolside theme song. This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on. This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on.
This is summertime poolside theme song. This is summertime poolside theme song.
Yeah, I be swerving in the coupe with the top down. Big dog on the loose, I'm a rock wild. Pulling up, looking like a million speckaroos. The new wave, yes, Johnny Wayne, Jody Rue. Shades on, underwater, it's a vibe, babe. Shake a little something, let me see it vibrate. Too strong, too gone, can't hydrate. I drop it low to the flow for your Padres. This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on. This is summertime poolside theme song. I'm just trying to get my drink on.
This is summertime poolside theme song.
Yes.
Hey.
Now, when you were filming that music video, did the audience know that there's a music video going to be filmed there that day?
Not until that day.
Not till that day?
We got
Shortly
permission
before.
from the
Shortly.
owners.
Oh, okay.
And then
we told whoever didn't want to be in it to basically get out.
Right.
Cool.
instead everybody got
and,
in.
And they
Yeah.
stayed. So
It was a vibe. It was awesome.
Yeah.
They loved
I
it.
bet those are like most like exciting times to film music videos just
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's so much fun.
So
You get so much
fun.
love and all those people just all coming together.
The energy was awesome.
The energy, yeah.
100%.
What's we have another video play. Looks like this is something you do with
Yeah, this is a theme song I made for my friend's business, hempcbdsuperstore.com.
okay.
So if you call their phone, the song plays for their
the ring back.
like their ring back.
Hey, that's a good advertising, good marketing, yeah.
We got pre-rolled hemp in a joint or a blunt, no seed, no stems, Another vape is great, so many concentrations. Come pick your strength.
Hey, this is a great marketing idea.
This was their grand opening of their store.
For the ladies, got a beauty line. And don't forget about your animals. Wait, we even got a fitness line. We were the first wholesale suppliers. A one-stop.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Buy in bulk, create your own product. We save you time every time. Yeah, just hit me up for all your CBD needs. Any day of the week, you can count on me, yeah. You ain't gotta worry about police, cause there's nothing illegal about a little hemp seed, yeah. Just hit me up.
Dude, that's a great
man.
marketing idea. Is to you can rap to their about their business.
Make little jingles.
Exactly.
Make little jingles. Now, are you good at freestyle?
I can freestyle.
So if we put you on the spot, we said, "Hey, we got this product, Lifesavers, or we got a product that you could you rap a jingle?"
I mean,
for
I'm
us?
sure I could. Are you gonna put me on the spot right now?
I was thinking about it. I mean, if you don't want me to, we don't have to. I'll let your wife pick out the product. That way, kind of some kind of store, whatever you think.
Let's see.
Do you might need a beat though. I can pull up a beat offline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put up a beat.
Okay.
We did this with another artist that was here, and he just killed it.
He killed it. I know you're gonna kill it though
A
too.
little juice. A little Johnny juice.
He murdered it, actually.
Well, I gotta find a royalty free. That way they don't flag us on this face.
Right.
Hopefully it's a good beat for you, Johnny.
Oh, Suicide Squad.
Uh-oh. Chefed out the Harley.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great artists on here. We've been very blessed to have people like yourself and other people like on here.
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I just think what you're doing is great for the the art community here in St. Louis, and big things are going to happen for you. I can tell. See here, copy free.
Yeah, we did this with Ace 23.
Age
Right?
23.
Yeah, Ace 23, and he killed it.
Right City. He's
Okay.
just come out with his album. Look at this. Oh my God, stupid. You can just do it to this commercial here.
Hey.
I need to pay for the ads, folks. I'm sorry, guys out there. This might be.
Well, it's hip hoppy
Yeah,
for me,
it's
but
partyish. There you go.
what do we?
What's the product here?
What about just floats and hose?
There you go.
Okay.
For the festival. There.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, August 14th, kiss me on stage with saucy air, yeah, we're boys, yeah, we gon' rage. And we gon' float the next day and paddle up and down the river, cause I'm feeling great, yeah. I got my wifey all with me, STL summer on the shirt, wifey all give me to put my shades on, cause the sun's out, cause I get my thing on. Back into the float trip, shouts out to Jeff and Krista, cause they know this, Johnny's gonna kill it and he flows quick, yeah, yeah. I'm just ready for my show. Couldn't say the B word, I had to cut it right there.
Oh, you can say whatever you want,
Yes,
man.
man. Yes.
Yeah,
That was awesome. Yeah.
yeah. You can curse on the show. It's,
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
I'm not even in
else?
my, if I actually get in the zone, I can actually like get
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I thank you for putting me on the spot. You're pushing me now.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
that.
okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to push it too hard.
No,
No, I
No.
like that.
Yeah.
It's good for him.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Hey,
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good shout out to Floats and Hose.
Yeah,
So,
he didn't get hung up or nothing like
It
that.
was
Yeah.
alright.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
We ain't making money
He
off
does
that.
his
but-
best freestyles when nobody's watching. I can promise
Well,
you that. As soon as you put him on the spot, he gets nervous. But when we're not recording, it's like
I got a little bit of anxiety. I'll admit
just a
that.
tiny
Yeah.
Yeah,
bit.
I think a lot of
Tiny bit.
performers, comedians, and everything have a little anxiety. And I think that's what they use to kind of therapy is to
Yep.
perform. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Usually I get a little couple shots in me, a little juice in me. I feel a
Little
little
juice
more
in you?
comfortable too.
Yeah.
but
I
it's
used
all good.
I used to do it too, but then it's like the right amount, like three,
Exactly.
and then if I go over to them, it gets sloppy. It's
Right.
like when I was a single guy back in the day, talking to a girl. I was good after 3 drinks, but then like after 3 or 4 or 5, it's like you get a little sloppy. And
Yep.
Right.
You're now in your game.
Totally understand.
So at home, do you just kind of think of things? How's that like when you're coming up with lyrics and stuff? How's that process work for you? Like,
Like I said earlier, I find a beat. I'm very picky with my beats too. So
Oh, yeah.
and it
Let's
even
spend an
depends
hour
on
or
the
more
day.
Just finding the right beat.
right?
And then I literally will hum or just freestyle. Usually a melody or a line comes to me pretty quickly, and then I'll just stem off of that. I have my mic set up, and I'll freestyle a lot, and then I'll just go back and find, a little piece I like, and then go from there. Once I get going, I'm usually pretty quick.
Yeah. So are you a person that writes it down on like a book or anything? Or you kind of
used to.
Used to?
Fun.
Yeah.
Used to
I do it on my phone, or I'll just kind of freestyle like 4 bars at a time or whatever I'm feeling.
Right. Do you see things that kind of influence you? Do you hear other artists, or do you see like a movie, or are you in a certain kind of situation that kind of, in a certain environment that kind of gets you inspired to do your music?
Usually when I get in the studio, I pull up YouTube and I'll listen to like new artists, songs that I like new artists I like's new songs. Mm-hmm. I usually take a little time to get in the zone, get inspired a little bit. Unless if I just hear a beat on the way home from work, I just get in the studio and I'm just there.
Right.
It just depends on the day, to be honest.
That's cool. Cool. And you've been doing it 10 years. How many albums have you done? And like we can find it on Spotify. I know you're on YouTube, but like where can people go to get download this music? And
All platforms. I've only put out 1 album.
really?
But I have lots of singles. I have like 50 tracks, like just sitting. I'm navigating through my own. I don't know what I'm doing yet with all this. I have some solid hits sitting, like waiting.
Wait.
I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, and I'm just putting out singles when I feel like it's necessary. But I'm thinking about pushing an EP soon.
Okay. And has any kind of, I guess, if you don't want to answer the question, but has any like labels or anything approached you yet? Because it seems like you're doing a lot of moves and a lot of things are happening for you.
People have approached me.
Play the fifth on that one. Okay,
That's
sorry.
how
There's
the
contracts.
entertainment lawyer came to be.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll just leave it at that.
But he would
Yeah.
like to remain
I want to
independent
stay
if he can.
as independent as possible.
Right.
And so far, it's very hard for me to trust people. I have been put in a situation that didn't go as well as it should have. I don't really want to get into that.
Yeah,
either,
yeah,
but,
no, we won't talk about any of that stuff. But it seems like I know when I get successful with something like this or something, you get a lot of people who all of a sudden they want to jump on that train or like, and they want you to like, oh, come collaborate with me or something because they're trying to get part of your fire or whatever's going on. Yeah,
I'm very picky with collaborations now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. I feel bad too because it sucks because I remember, maybe an artist that just started just wants a chance or
right.
some time to be in the studio with you, and I was there, but I also can't just, no offense, but if you made one song ever and you come feature on my song, like I already built my brand.
And you've already been pushing for over a decade. It's like,
And maybe that's selfish. I don't know. And I don't really look at it like that, but
I don't think
yeah,
so.
but you got to look out for yourself first and foremost.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of you, nobody will. So.
Right.
And this is the other thing, not to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you can interrupt anytime.
But
Yeah,
he doesn't really bring this up often, but he graduated from Webster University for audio video production. So he can make a song from start to finish. He can make a beat, he can produce it, he can mix it, master it, he can write all the lyrics. So it's hard to like let go of some of the control there and give up when he could do it all on his own.
Right.
With nobody else. Like, yeah, we need, marketing and promotion and that kind of thing. And to get to the right people, yes. But it's hard to give up when you do everything from start to finish to want to share that,
Yeah. I think there's that huge jump, the growing pains of like letting go and letting other people kind of take certain roles and when you get to the next level. So yeah, that's a tough thing.
Definitely. But he's starting to let other people do more of the production now and focus on the writing and that more. So we're getting there.
Yeah.
And if the right offer comes along, then absolutely,
Yeah.
but when you put in this much time and effort, it's like, it's hard to give up some of that control.
Right. Well, a lot of people probably see certain artists like blow up and they think it's overnight and they don't realize it took 10 years to kind of get your craft, get your name, get your brand, really figure out who you are as an artist and all that stuff. So,
right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Jay, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Oh, no,
you didn't interrupt. You didn't. Never interrupted me. No.
No.
So you produce everything from scratch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it faster for you to let somebody else handle that and you just go in, hear my lyrics, I know what I want to, I know, and you just share the vision with them? Is it quicker to let somebody else do it? Because like she said, you can do it all yourself and just get all of that yourself. But is it you find it quicker to let somebody else handle that and I just come in and we just put it together, boom, does it move faster that way, letting somebody else handle it?
I mean, it does. It relieves stress because while I'm recording myself, I'm in control of the whole project. So you're pressing record. You're thinking about while you're recording. I almost think about how I want it to sound, like the mix. But to focus 100% on my lyrics and the delivery, it is nicer to have like an engineer with you.
Okay.
But a lot of the times, I work a construction job too, but I own a company. So I, during the week I do tub and shower installs, and I get home. I don't have time. When I have free time, when I'm feeling it, I go in my studio.
Right. Oh, okay.
So, but to answer your question, it is easier to have somebody else help you out.
Right.
And also it's hard to listen to yourself always. It's nice to have another set of ears.
She's my ears.
Yeah, you seem like you're his rock. Like you keep him grounded. Yeah, that seems that's a good thing. Yeah. Well, it's hard too because then if everybody's not on the same vision, it's kind of when you put all these creative people together, it's really hard to make sure everybody's on the same vision. Because a lot of people have their own ideas and their own spins on things. And
I'm pretty sure it helps having your woman with you. I mean, most artists, they don't, this right here is not like, it's like,
blessed.
She's not feeling it. She goes her way and then you're doing it or whatever. But I mean, it seems like.
And we already have an agreement. Like the first time I hear a song, I usually don't like it. So give me, and he knows this,
real,
and he's like, babe, listen to this. And I hear it and I'm like, I ain't really feeling it.
Yeah.
Give me another few listens, give me a day. And then I'll listen. I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with this. And then he'll add some more stuff. And and some mixing, and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on now. But it's just like any song. Like, not every song I like the first time I hear it. Like, I got to listen to it a few times to feel it. I don't know. So he knows, like, just take it and then go back in there and then show me again tomorrow.
So is it ever, my woman don't like it, start from scratch, from the top, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You got tracks like that?
I've
throwing
done
it
it.
out, my woman doesn't like it.
But I promise, was it Well Aware? I did put one out she didn't like, and everybody, like, more than usual, were liking it. So I'm like, hey.
Yes.
But she's usually,
and
99% of
why.
the time, she's on it.
I know why,
okay.
because it's a more real song. You know, the lyrics are very real, and some people could be offended by it. You know, so I'm kind of a people pleaser. I'm like, let's keep it light. Let's not offend anybody. You know,
Right.
let's not go there. But then, you know, there's also, he just said, screw it, released it. And there's a lot of people that really feel it because it is so raw. So I totally understand. And now I'm like, I get it, babe. Like, I get it, you know. It might not be my favorite song, you know. I like more upbeat songs and happy, like, feel good vibes, you know.
Yeah, right.
But I can totally appreciate the rawness and the realness of it, and I know what he's trying to accomplish by.
You want to hear Well Aware?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it. Yeah,
I think
we can.
Because you'll probably like it because it's more rap.
Is it something on
It's on YouTube.
on YouTube?
It's not a video, but you can play
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's just a still.
yeah.
It
Let's,
might
let's
be,
keep playing some more stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I saw it up there earlier.
On a side note, let's congratulate Johnny. 2 weeks without smoking. That's a tough thing to do here.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, that's
There it is, right there at the top.
Oh, it's right.
First one there,
This one right here.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for helping.
and you'll know what I mean once you hear it.
Relation glitching everywhere. I try to turn the channel, but it's all the same. I think I'm going crazy, or am I insane? I've been putting in so much motherfucking work, yeah, I think I'm going psycho. Working my ass off every day, every night, rinse and recycle. I think it's gonna be me next, but who's stressing? Me. Cause every motherfucker these days see ways try to pull on my leash. Everybody on my dick, everybody in my shit. Everybody hit my line, everybody tell me lies. Everybody know my name, but nobody feel my pain. Everybody wanna see Wayne shine when it's convenient, but never show up when it ain't. Hop in my truck and I'm gone, stashing the racks at the farm. I really do not like people, get the fuck off of my lawn. That weak shit, I'm not impressed. You should go write that again. You say you got bars, but none of them hit. I'm having fun with this shit. I need a vacation, yes, I'm well aware. Life's a simulation, glitching everywhere. I try to turn the channel, but it's all the same. I think I'm going crazy, or am I insane? I quit cigarettes about 100 times. I done drunk, forgot about 100 rhymes. But can't nobody tell me that my tracks ain't high. Yeah, girl, I want you back like I'm the Jackson 5. Rev it up, I vibe, I'm riding. Sweet thighs in a Maserati. Manifesting on a boat in Bali. Curly fry getting checks like Riley's. Johnny, when it gon' stop this year? Johnny, when it gon' stop next year? Johnny, when gon' keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So get used to it, bitch.
I love it. There he goes. I think
I like that one a lot.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Appreciate
So
it.
you appreciate the real.
I-
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
raw.
I like
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
like the slow
Now,
down kind of
is that one you were like, I don't know about
In the
that
beginning,
one?
yeah, I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
"Ee, you're gonna ruffle some feathers."
Nah,
with this
I
one."
love shit like that, man.
But yes,
I love
and-
real shit, man.
Yes.
Cool. I appreciate it, man.
I think what's so great with God. Is
I'm
that
sorry.
you? Oh my God!
I am-
What
I'm
a
sorry.
You have a really good brand because it seems like with all these different videos I see you have really good with your branding.
Damn it.
Is that something you learned over time, or is that something you've helped out with, or?
I mean, I've always been a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So literally, she could tell you this. Like I spend too much time on little things
On
like,
little- like
I
just
make my
making
own
that.
covers too. Like they're not, you know, they're not.
The
Find
album
the
art.
font. I mean, for me to find a font takes like a half hour.
Oh, absolutely.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
sucks.
pages
Yeah.
of lists. Like we wrote down all of them, and then we go back through, and then we're like, okay, scratched out. Like we even rate which one, like give them however many stars. Like we have notebook pages full of fonts.
And, and
Like,
that's
it's
another
not
thing.
even a joke.
Sorry to interrupt you. That's another thing I'd be willing to have other people do because that saves me time.
That little
Yeah.
stuff.
But guess what? It also costs money.
Right.
And I
Right.
invest in myself. I hire a videographer at all my shows now. Music videos cost money. A
Yeah.
cameraman costs
Well,
money.
and people don't
Money.
always want to work at the speed that he wants them to. So it's another control thing. But like when he wants it quickly.
Right.
And
So
done
it's
right.
like, you know, we don't want somebody that it's just a hobby for that. Like you need to be working, get it done.
Right.
We're on a time schedule
Absolutely.
here.
Or I'm gonna do it
So
myself.
then we end
Right.
up spending 4 hours after he's already worked all day making that,
Right.
you know, and trying to get pictures everywhere we go, try to have good photography and, you know, and having it ready to go for whatever comes up.
Well, I guess that's why I was thinking. Just your guys' brand overall, the whole look of your whole image is just it all just goes together with all the different videos. A lot of people have a video here and video here, but they don't really have the same kind of look, and there's not that kind of brand that they're building.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe that has to do because you said you have your own business, you own your own business. Kind
Yeah.
of taught you certain marketing kind of things or kind of certain business ethics. I would think.
I mean, are you talking about the construction deal?
Yeah, the construction. Yeah.
I mean, that's totally different than my
Right.
music business, but
Right, but just doing that, being your own business,
Just
working
a
with
level of
clients.
yes, the level of
Love-
professional. I
yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it definitely helps.
Yeah. So
I agree.
But more so, he's just extremely particular and OCD, and honestly, it pays off every time. You know, it's more of it's a blessing and a curse, but everything always turns out so good. So it's like, well, I think that's why it's working because you are so particular and you put that extra effort into it
Right.
that most people might not.
I have trouble sleeping over this stuff because she says my feet go on
Oh,
my
he
sleep.
he's always got a beat. There's always a beat in those feet. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what is going on over there? Stop.
And I'll wake up, roll over, look at my phone, and like come up with an idea. Like my
It
brain
never
just won't
stops.
stop.
Do you ever like
never
look
stops.
back at things you did maybe 5-10 years ago? And you're like, oh fuck, I wish I could have changed that differently or did something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to. Well, I'm getting better. Let's put it that way.
Well, and I think that's honestly, sorry, babe, but
you're
that's why there's not a lot of albums out there because he's grown so much that at the beginning he doesn't even want that out there. If it's not perfect, it's not going out,
Right.
basically. So, you know, there used to be stuff out there that you could find, but it's, you know, it was that basement stuff.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
went back. I should have kept it all up, but I took
It's
shit
interesting,
down.
and I
Well,
think
don't
people
knock the
like to
basement
see-
stuff,
No,
man.
the basement
Oh, yeah.
stuff's amazing.
Yeah, the
Don't get
basement
me
stuff
wrong.
is the realest the real.
It really
real,
is.
though.
The uncut stuff,
It-
that's
And
you know,
people like
the-
that. People
Right.
like the real. They like
Yeah.
to see what's going on.
Absolutely.
You know, but I think, you know, when you're in the basement at 19 and 20 and now, you know, we're in our 30s,
yeah.
you know, you're like, let's just
Right.
keep only the professional. Let's just put that out.
Well, I think
And
that
roll
goes
with
back to the branding. Like back then, I didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was following other people's footsteps more than anything.
Right.
Um,
Probably listen to bad advice from.
yeah, and kind of.
You know, and it all helped him grow. So it was all a learning experience no matter what.
Yeah.
We're thankful for all of it, even the very beginnings of the basement
I think
times.
when I really found myself was we moved to Florida for 3 years. She got a job offer as a dialysis nurse,
Uh huh.
and I was by myself, so I couldn't rely on the people that actually were the ones that introduced me to music,
Right.
but they were in control. So like, you know, I wasn't in control, let's put it that way, at the time.
in the beginning.
So I wasn't able to put my full effort or creativity into it because I felt like I was working on somebody else's time and what their sound was. And then when I went to Florida, I was by myself. So I was sitting in the studio and just by myself. I had to train myself to not worry about anybody else. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what I did. And then I just developed, I feel like my image, my brand, all the branding and all that stuff. And that's another reason I kind of took the old stuff down. Because I feel like I created my brand and this is it. And I mean, whatever happened in the past is obviously important and paved the way.
Right.
But I don't know.
But it wasn't very professional. So
Was less
it's like if
professional.
there's labels and stuff out there looking, they're not really going to like to see that.
Right.
So.
And how often do you do performances? Because you got the one at the Floats and Hose performance here, the greatest float on earth, which is in a couple of weeks, and then you're going to do the Halloween show. Do you kind of limit yourself now to do a certain amount of shows a month or a year?
It's monthly or every other month. I was doing shows every other week, for a while, but now I'm getting bigger. I'm starting to headline, and I feel like if I perform every night, it's not as exciting.
Yeah,
I guess.
Right. Well, it's kind of hard, I guess, if you have the fan group to ask them to come out every other week.
That's the other thing,
once a week, you can get people to come out and spend some money and see you. Yeah.
So I aim for the bigger shows, obviously, and just schedule those sporadically in between song releases, and I try to, organize all that with it and use the shows to promote the last song, or this one's going to be a holiday, so everybody wants to dress up on Halloween.
That's going to be an awesome
So more people are going to come just to do that.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome show, man. Yeah.
You coming?
I'm coming. You know what? I'll come. Yeah, you let me
coming?
know.
Perfect.
Jay will be there. Jay's going to dress. Jay, what are you going to dress up as?
The Halloween floating hose.
No, this is
a different show.
Halloween on the 20th of October. You got time to think about
idea.
The diamonds. You'll have time to think.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get you an outfit, Jay. We'll get you an outfit.
I'll figure out something. I'll go as Quentin Tarantino. How's that?
There you go.
We'll do a couple more questions. So, obviously, you played at the lake, but have you thought about taking it to a different state? Have you played in different places? Have you tried going to different cities and performing yet?
I mean,
is that an option for
Florida
you?
while I was there, but I haven't done too much traveling.
I
just think
shortly.
Yeah,
it's definitely changing.
It's in the works.
I think if you'd go down to spring break, down in Miami or something like that,
Definitely.
the music that you play and your whole brand would just be huge
100%.
down there.
Probably L.A., man. If you thought of L.A., you thought of L.A., right?
Oh yeah.
He's thought of
Yeah.
it.
But that's me being a perfectionist again. I don't know. I don't want to go to a random show. I want it to be right. But then again, I just need to get there and just do my thing and just let people see you.
Yeah.
Throw it out there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're working on it. Let's put it that way.
Well, we had an artist, Jay was on here the other night, Jay Ed, and he was talking about his Spotify, that he would look at the analytics and he would see that wow, a lot of people have been buying my music in Buffalo, New York. So he went and did shows wherever his music was being sold through the analytics. Do you kind of look at that stuff like that?
Believe it or not, Chicago, I have the most streams, which I don't know.
You gotta go to Chicago.
Chicago and Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Kansas City.
Not too far away.
And some foreign countries too.
Yeah.
You gotta go there too.
Right.
What foreign country?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm in Canada, but that's close. I mean, there was.
No, there was
I could
Europe.
pull. I mean, if I get my laptop out.
Yeah.
In Europe?
There was a list.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was some in Europe.
Oh, well, you got to go to Europe,
That's
man.
what I'm like, wow.
Philippines.
They
They
like
take
it.
you to Europe.
They-
You're good.
I'm all
Philippines?
about
Wow.
Philippines? Yeah.
I'm guessing my
Who'da
songs were
thunk?
placed
Who'da
on.
thunk?
They get placed on random playlists sometimes with the algorithm. I'm
Spotify.
guessing it was just a random. I mean, I've targeted. I've done.
I mean,
some
what are the
marketing.
views? Are the views big? What do you got?
On Spotify?
Well, I'm talking about these other countries that your views are on. What do you got?
Like how many from them?
Like 1.7K? What is it? I mean, what's the number on the other countries that view your shit?
I was
I'm sure
asking
it's
the
not a
numbers.
huge-
It's just, but it's probably a big. Yeah.
It's a big number.
A big number.
It's
yeah,
big
with
enough
that
to be noticed, right?
To
Oh,
be
I
at
see
the
what you're
top
saying.
of the
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
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 But yeah, right now you got how many monthly listeners right now
2,700.
Wow. I mean, shit.
on Spotify?
It's not a lot,
Yeah.
but something.
That's pretty good. I think.
that's good. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Yeah, STL Summer's really popping off.
Yeah.
yeah.
The new single.
A new single, and you're gonna put that. When you're gonna put that on YouTube? That's a good.
Soon.
addition there.
Well, you have that one video.
That's what's
You
going
have
up.
the highlight video that's out.
The highlight is it on your Facebook or
It
something?
is.
Let me look.
Yep.
Let's just show that to the audience before
Yeah.
we leave this podcast here. And
I don't know why I haven't put it up. I think I was waiting on this
Have that
video.
in the backpack.
Oh yeah. Do you mind grabbing it, please?
is this it right here?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's play it. Folks.
So this was real fast.
Yeah.
This was the single release party at high tide, the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
The day the song came out, I performed there with Jody Rue, the guy in the Summer Vibe video.
Uh-huh.
And this is the highlight video from that.
Okay.
She's got a gift for you real fast.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry I
You got
didn't.
your very
wow.
own STL Summer. And
Nice.
I'm sorry,
Get you.
we'll get you one too. We'll get you one
Nice.
too.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Man, ladies and
Your
gentlemen.
very
this is-
own. You're
like I
getting all
say,
the merch.
I'll tell you what, folks. If you when you come on the show, you bring a shirt. I will wear
Hey.
wear it on the shirt. So I will have this on this week. So
I appreciate
nice.
it,
And that was from
I don't have big
420.
pipes, so Johnny. I don't know if
Hey, look at
Well,
me,
neither
bro.
does he,
you
but
got
he
better
still
pipes
rocks
than
me.
it.
But I'll rock it.
And
though.
you
I'll
can
rock
see
that.
the
I gotta
tag.
go back
You
to
see
the
the
gym,
tag.
so-
It's 420.
What size you wear,
420
bro?
grand.
Yeah.
LG.
LG.
LG, we got
She
you.
just brought the
We'll
box,
get you an
too.
LG.
I
look
got
at
you,
that,
bro.
guys.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you get this. Where can we get this merch? If somebody wants to get this shirt, where can they get
You
this?
can DM me on Facebook. I will meet anyone anywhere or at all the shows.
At the shows.
I sell merch
Okay.
at all shows. So
Awesome.
It,
Thank
it
you
used to
so
be
much.
available online, but I had problems, so it's down right now.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
contact
We're-
Mandy
Okay.
Larson on Facebook.
Mandy Larson. Okay, cool. Let's play this video here.
do it.
STL Summer.
Yeah.
Too fun. Why you waiting in line? Just come on through. It's just me and my crew.
Oh, that's cool. Though.
We get it poppin' like gunplay. I'm really digging your feng shui. I'm really feeling your vibe. Where are you from? Dicky dick thighs with some junk in the trunk. Come in my section, show me what it does. You ain't gotta ask, I keep filling it up. I got bottles on the way. What do you drink?
What's up, guys? It's Mandy Larson, aka Mandy Wayne. We're here at High Tide, Osage Beach, Lake of the Ozarks, for the Johnny Wayne and Jody Rue double single release party. STL Summer, we got merch, new J-Dub merch. Be here by 3 p.m. or miss the show.
LOZ, balls deep in the pool, baby. Now everybody go crazy. I got brown in my cup, I got green in my lungs, and the sky's blue, and the sun's shining too. Girl, that body got me going insane. Yeah. Girl, that body got me losing my mind. Girl, that body got me going insane. Yeah. Girl, that body got me losing my mind. Shake that ass. I don't know what it is about you, girl, but you got me in a trance.
It just ended. Dang, I was into that song.
You were liking
I was
it? Well,
in
you
that
gotta
song.
download
Yeah,
it.
I'll download it. Wow, that was a crowd right there.
Dude.
That was an awesome crowd. Yeah.
That energy
Wow.
at High Tide is amazing.
Yeah.
Man, I think you just got some marketing. If you could go to these places and they're going to pay you just to advertise and be there, like, you know, and talk to, you know, just High Tide and
Yeah.
these different types of places, man. You got some good stuff.
Shouts
going
out to
on.
High Tide. They've given me several opportunities. Jody Rue was the reasoning behind that. Real quick, I don't want to forget about Che Valentino. He's the one that did the video.
Yeah, I
Studio V Media.
Studio V Media, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, I like the little lasers that he had.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He
Yeah.
did a great
He's
job.
He's also
on that.
filming at the festival as well.
Oh,
with
he
the
is?
live band.
Yep.
He's starting at the beginning of the day throughout the whole float, and he's gonna capture the whole day.
Oh man, well if he's
Yeah.
listening right now, I'd love to have you on after the float. We could show some clips and some
Perfect.
highlights of it. So definitely, that's gonna be awesome. So what's the date for the float here? That's for the audience here. Let me
It's
see if I can pull it
August
up.
13th to the 15th,
August
and he'll
13th.
be performing on the 14th, which is Saturday. Fulton House, or if you do the great, yeah, that's fine. But
Might come up and
they have their whole page too, the greatest float on earth.
yeah. Oh yeah, it might be.
But either way, there it is,
There
right
it is,
there.
right, folks. So
Yeah,
there we go.
they've got it everywhere.
So there you go. Definitely check them out. They
Yeah.
do a lot of great shows. They did the adult prom thing, which was
Yeah.
that was a fun night, wasn't it?
Adult prom
yeah.
was awesome,
Yeah.
and almost all the shows that they've done and events they've put on, you know, we've donated to charity. So prom, we had
That was the animal
yeah,
rescue.
it's
God's Grace.
the God's Grace Animal Rescue. So
Oh, wow, okay.
they paid off a lot of their vet bills. They take in animals that are like gonna go to a kill shelter because they have issues, and they rehabilitate them and get them new homes. And then they also did a Christmas show, and all the money that we raised there went to Crisis Nursery of STL.
Oh, they're going to be
so-
on next week. Yeah, they're coming. They're gonna be
Yeah,
on next
so
week,
we
Oh, really?
donated to
Yeah.
them, and then did the Halloween show. I don't think we donated on that one, but But yeah, it's all for a good cause. Bring people together and help other people.
Are you guys going to their celebrity thing they're doing like on the 21st? It's in St. Charles. I think they're having different celebrities at these different places.
Don't know about that.
I'll have to talk to them and see.
Yeah, let me know about
Yeah,
that.
it's all happening in St. Charles Main Street. So
Okay.
yeah. So cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. It was
Absolutely.
nice finally talking to you. I've been watching your stuff and been a fan of you for a while now. So thank you again. Check out STL
for having
Summer.
us.
It just released. Download that song. It's a great
iTunes,
song.
Spotify.
iTunes, Spotify.
Yep.
And
SoundCloud.
get you a shirt, folks.
Yep.
Where we at?
Get your
Right here,
STL
right here.
Summer merch.
He's got it.
I got it right
Show
here.
him the shirt.
DM me, and I can get you hooked up.
I'm gonna start doing some curls just so I
Hey.
look good in this. But
All
Motivator.
good.
It's a motivator.
motivator. So,
It's light and comfy and
Very comfy.
yeah. So thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. Check out our sponsor, 420brandclothing.com. Use that pod 420 and get 15% off your purchase. And thank you for watching.
Go over this way a little.
All right. Welcome to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We are here with Johnny Wayne.
hey.
Yes, sir.